Good morning, my name is Bearcat, and this is Tabletop Game Shop Simulator. So where I left off, I spent something like a good hour breaking the store. So I had moved the each of the armies into its own aisle, and what I want to do today is move their sales table to serve as an end cap. And potentially move the game tables against the window, or possibly the painting tables against the window, the game tables back here. I'm not sure. I did want to play some more Forge Wars Battle, but I think what I'm going to do instead is I want to do some more box openings to try and get some models for me to use in a future game. So, because right now I'm just sort of using whatever very basic models I have drawn. Well, I have like two really awesome models in the display case. So, I think what I want to do is once I have moved everything around, do some openings, do some painting, and see if I can put together a cool new team for future awesome games that I'm absolutely going to win and not lose. So starting off, I don't remember what my keys are, so I'll just do so I play with I have a programmable keypad, but I forget what the half the controls were, so I will just have to do it this way, which I can't because I gotta move this out of the way. So let's just stick that there for now. Help this lovely person on till. So as is typical for Tabletop Game Shop Simulator, it is story time. So over the weekend, I attended a use the model and bit swap, which if you've never attended such a thing, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a swap meet where stores offer up their table space and let people come in and sell things. Usually I am not terribly well behaved and I go home with lots of dumb crap that I don't need. But muscle memory, figured out what the button was. In this last weekend's bit swap, I was actually extremely well behaved for once. I had successfully sold off some of my duplicate Star Wars Legion models, so I actually had money. And then I didn't buy too many things. There were a couple small purchases I made, and then the store was clearing out some Legion sets that they hadn't been selling. So I picked up one of the new Republic units, or the new Republic unit, because Republic's in a bit of a rough spot. But yeah, it's the special marksman unit, the ARF troopers that come in the new starter box. But yeah, I was completely not expecting that, so I'm like, yep, I'll grab these and laugh on the way out. So yeah, all in all, it was actually a very low cost event, which is refreshing because yeah, I'm just an absolute animal at these events and end up spending way too much money. But yeah, special thanks to the person that did buy. They actually bought all of my extra Rebel models, so made me very, very happy because those are kind of the hardest to move just because there were so many of them, and they're all the models that everyone already has. Whereas my extra Empire models from the starter set that I bought, they're the ones that come in the starter set. So I already had a set from when I started playing, but the extra ones are, it's extra speeders. So nothing that I especially want, but it's not something I can't use. And there are also 2 units of stormtroopers. So I have lots of shore troopers because they're adorable and I like them better. But should I feel the need to play the hilarious stormtrooper battalion list, I'm just gonna get these out of the way. Where I just need lots and lots of stormtroopers and nothing else, I can do that. So that I still might try and sell them. We'll see. But I'm not sitting on a huge pile of models that I'm having trouble moving. So yeah, really happy about that. And like I said, it gave me some spending money that I could use to buy other things. So, other than that, not much happening on the gaming front. I bought a couple booster packs of Lorcana cards just cause. But aside from that, not really doing too much of anything. And I haven't been painting. I haven't been doing any modeling because I've been in a lot of pain. I've been having trouble with my hands. So just been kind of taking it easy the last little while. But with this new unit of clones, between my clones and the hilarious number of Wookiees I have, because you can play Wookiees in Rebels and clones, or Rebels and Republic. I can definitely play some Republic now. So it's just a matter of getting the new command cards, which are used for initiative, and then printing out the unit cards that I need. So exciting times to be had. So this I'm going to end up moving. I might do an aisle for these and end cap it with the rule books, because I can't really see a good place for them at the moment, except like maybe over here, but that's kind of weird. So but yeah, once the store is closed, I'll move all the game tables so that they're in a bit of a better place, and might move this around a little bit, maybe push the display case over so that I'm not getting pathfinding issues there because the two are overlapping. So yeah, so yeah, that was my last week. Nothing terribly exciting to report that's otherwise going on in my life, but yeah, I'm excited to try and get in some Legion games in the future, because it's been quite a while since I played, and the update to the rules was super annoying and people were a little insufferable. So that it sounds like a lot of that has kind of worked itself out. Looking through the rules over the Christmas break, there are a bunch of changes that I like. Some changes I'm not as excited about, but a lot of changes that give basic units some more staying power, and they clean up. There's a mechanic in the game where you, if you play Magic, you're tapping a card, so you're using the card and marking it as unavailable. In the previous rules, I believe you had to use an action to untap that card, which meant you're burning actions to change like weapon configurations and like readier force powers and stuff. But in the new rules, that seems to just kind of happen automatically. So it's awesome. So yeah, so I'll be right back after I move some things around. All right, so welcome back. So as soon as I started moving the shelves, I realized that I wasn't going to have enough space to deal with the footprint of the shelf. So I left these here, stuck the rule books and templates over here, and then I cleared up this area by moving two of the game tables out front. So there's a little bit more room to move around. This is still a little bit of a nightmare, but whatever. So what I want to do now is I want to open up a case of models, and I want to open up these shiny collector ones. All right, lots of models to assemble. We'll see if any of them are unique. All right. And hide my crumbs. Okay, so what have we got? All right, so we got a new awesome looking silver model. So she'll be going in the display case, and I think... Are you awesome or just new? I can't tell. All right, so let's put a model away. Let's see if I can find them. There we go. So you can join the others in their unpainted glory. All right, and now go into now time to go into super fast painting mode. All right, so lots of new friends I can put out. Our undead section is rather barren, so let's fill this up. Sort by army. Let's get you out. Let's get... I want to maybe save those. We'll see. Oh, the ice cool sells for good price. Ooh, worst archer. Actually, I might pull him off. Yeah. Tempting. Skilled little archer. Another skilled little archer. And a... I don't know, throw a spearman out. Okay. We need to top up our guardians with... Ooh. We'll... May I come back to that one? Well, I got 2 of them. Let's throw this one out. That's a good price. And then top up our demons. Demons. Got one of those. Let's pull all the sub $100 demons. Let's see what I can do. Do I have 5 of these? Oh, those small ones. Okay. This is the one I was thinking of. I want to keep those. Throw in Warlock. We can throw in... I think we'll just have to throw some cheapies out. You're 96. You are... $96 versus 97. There we go. Okay. So let's move our super duper cool looking ones up top, and I'll decide what I want to do with them. And then we'll stick out one of them, and I'll say the Frost Archer. All right, so no rhyme or reason to that, but go ahead and move on to day 26. I think she might want to go ahead and order one of the double display cases, although I'm going to sit on that because I don't necessarily want it right now. But yeah, I can maybe leave some of the more expensive models, pull aside a couple of those to build teams with. Yeah, maybe just leave myself a little more space so I don't accidentally sell them. That is until I open up some better looking models. So, okay, and lovely Pauline is on her way to come and clean up my mess. So, I think what I might do, I'm sure that it'll be fine, but I might, between episodes, make a copy of the save, try painting one of those and see what they look like. So, if they just blend in and look like every other model, that kind of sucks. If they look different somehow, then I'll probably go ahead and I'll paint them up in the next episode, and start using them. But yeah, so exciting things. And yeah, sitting on a good stack of cash at the end of each day, so that means when I roll over to level 15, I get the collector sets of the armies, but I get faction dice and some new tables, it looks like. New painting table at level 14. So might not unlock those today, but what I think I'm gonna do is the double facings of the army books are just kind of space fillers, so I'll put maybe army books and dice, see how that goes. And then at level 16, when I unlock the collector sets, I'll add a second shelf to all of this. And then maybe go back to 2 facings of the army books, maybe not, who knows. But definitely have a good amount of stock available for all of the armies. Because although I have expanded the store quite a bit, I've got a lot of stock on the shelves, this actually doesn't look like much. So, do something with that, but it'll take some time to replace the painting tables. So when I do unlock those, that might take a day or two. But typically I'm sitting on a good stack of money at the end of the day, so I can keep ordering in bunches of new stock. I can potentially expand the store if things start getting tight on space, because the selling tables, if I add 2 shelves and the selling tables, that takes them out to here, which is about the footprint of the till. So I'll just have to keep an eye on that as I build out the store, and just make sure that when that time comes, I do have a bunch of money to expand the store with. So that won't be happening for a while, so hopefully things hold out. But I can expand the storeroom should I want to. I think I was planning to and didn't, so we'll see. But things have been pretty good on stock. It didn't take me too long to restock and reorder last night, so with Pauline's help keeping it on top of everything, I'm finding it's not as necessary that I have a lot of crazy stock in the back. So I might continue sitting on expanding the stock room and continue not doing it. So but yeah, as I add more shelves in, that's going to encroach on the tables, it's going to encroach on the till, so I'll have to come up with a solution when that time comes. But I've got lots of space here that I can play with, so if I do need to do anything funny with the tables, I can at least move them back into there, and that should be fine. And I don't believe there are any sort of generic products. Everything the next little bit looks like it's the theme products, so the army theme products. So I probably don't need to do anything with that or that for a little while, which is good because those always kind of get left out of my planning. So but yeah, I'm excited to grab some of those more expensive models I just got and see what they look like in the game, and see if there's anything more I can learn about some of the abilities, some of the strategy, and see if I can kick some butt, because I never actually win games in real life, so I have to fulfill that here. right. And $48 is your total. Thank you. Yeah, so yeah, I'm kind of sitting in a holding pattern right now, where, you know, the next big thing is dice. I've kind of got space for that. After that will be the collector boxes, which, push comes to shove, I can get out, without much difficulty, because I can just cut down on, a facing or two facings of maybe the basic sets. But yeah, just kind of in a holding pattern right now until get some of that stuff in. And there's some whispers on Discord about and I think actually on the Steam announcement that there's some new products coming out. So in a future update, there will be even more funness to add. So I'm excited to see what some of that stuff looks like. You sold out immediately. Guardians are good, and Undead are good. Cool, I kind of got nothing to do right now except wait for customers. So but yeah, I'm really excited to see what those new products are. I can't remember what was mentioned, but I know some new there's some new hobby supplies that they're adding in, so stuff to go over there. But yeah, new products are always exciting. I'm reaching the end-ish of what's well, yeah, ish. I still have lots of space, but yeah, the sort of end-ish of the products that are in the game. It's just the upgraded versions of kind of everything, and then a whole bunch more novels. So it'll be exciting to see what some of those new items are. Just queuing up some orders for the end of the night of things I'm seeing. There aren't too many, so. And yeah, we're not going to get to the dice today. We're going to get really close. So what I'll probably do is I will maybe starve out the books, although that's unlikely, so that I can make sure I have space for to get those dice out nice and quick once I unlock them. Good. I'll just top up the dice. The nice thing about the dice is there's so many of them on a shelf that you almost never need to refill them. So, all right, yeah, everything's kind of mostly stocked up. It'll just be some holes to plug at the end of the night. Sales tables are mostly topped up. Let's throw in a... Yeah, those guys are fun. And our last couple of customers for the episode. Once again, I will be taunted at how close I am to level 14. So unfair. But yeah, so I will be back once everything is filled up, and if I want to unbox anything. All right, and I'm back. So I've got a good number of models that are still complete that can be put out. So I don't need to open anything for stock at the moment. What I think I do want to do though is I do want to open up 5 packs of the collectors to see if I can get any more of our silver friends. I think you're not silver, you were just shiny. Okay. Also just shiny. Yeah, I'll get these assembled and then maybe I'll do a little bit of painting tomorrow once the store is open. And then yeah, nothing too exciting. But yeah, I will have a look at the silver models off camera, see what those look like when they're painted. And if they look super duper cool, I'll come in and paint those on camera and then build a team with them, because I think they're all undead. So if I can find, I think maybe the Frost Knight, I think, and then the other kind of Banshee character, maybe I can make a team of them. So I will go ahead and pay my bills like a responsible adult and business owner. And I think I'm going to leave it there today. So in the next episode, I'll paint up those models potentially, build some teams, and just freeze so I don't have those customers walk off. So yeah, build some teams, have another game or two of Forge Wars Battle, and see what other shenanigans I can get up to. So if you watch this long, thank you so much as always. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all those things. Yeah, YouTube is playing some shenanigans, so I'm trying some different things to try and make sure the videos are getting out to people. But one of the things that I've done is I've started an Instagram account for the channel. So I'm going to have that in the somewhere on the channel page. There'll be a link to that, and I'm hoping to post maybe some polls about future games to play, maybe decisions to make in games, and I might do some other random stuff, like if I ever get around to painting, maybe I'll post some painted Legion models, or if I ever paint my fantasy dwarves, maybe I can post some pictures of them, because that's kind of related. So yeah, head over to Instagram and follow me so you can hear announcements about videos, maybe some fun polls and some other bit more casual discussion. So some of that kind of question of the day stuff. So until I see you next time, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have yourself a fantastic week.